about 10 out of 10 people that you asked on our team would say they can't live without their greens and it's their favorite product.
Right. Just if you're on greens, just don't take them for 2 or 3 days and just see how you feel. It's amazing. You will feel pretty crappy. I mean, I know when we would run out and I didn't have my shipment coming or whatever, we'd be crawling the walls. Like, when is our shipment coming? We feel terrible. So really, this is amazing. It's got probiotics in it, and it's got added magnesium, potassium, 38 superfoods, 8+ servings of fruit and veggies. I mean, this thing is power-packed full for you to be that, like Dr. Don, our supplement maker, says, that green, mean, lean, fighting machine, whatever
fighting machine.
Yeah, whatever he says. It's awesome, and it's very, very true. So greens are the number one by far.
I just, some people, Liz and I even go and teach their own on how you do flu shots and that during the season. But, when Liz and I, when flu shot season comes around, we take an extra shot of greens. We consider that to be our flu shot.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I mean, we've been doing this for nearly 22 months, and I have not been sick. I haven't been under the weather. I've maybe had a little scratchy throat.
But never temperature. Really, we have been so
We've
healthy.
Gone through flu season, terrible flu season this last year, and our kids, maybe had just a sliver of it, but they weren't down for a week like a lot of other kids were. And so I really throw that out to a testament of the greens. So
I said with the flu shot, to each their own. When we were in the ER doctor and nurse both told me they would never give a flu shot to their child, nor would they give one to themselves. And so I said, I never will again.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That's coming from a medical doctor. I mean, it was pretty powerful, because I've heard other people talk about it, but they said, what's putting in your body, and it's not protecting against the strain that's most powerful this year. It's what was most powerful last year. So it's actually weakening your immune system to what's coming, because these superfluids just continue to grow and grow and grow. And mutate, and so
I think God's way, natural way, feeding your body good, healthy foods is the way to go.
Well, and I think that one thing again that Dr. Don says is we have found a way with this company to do nutraceutically what the pharmaceutical industry has been doing for years. And you ask yourself, what is the difference between this nutraceutical and a pharmaceutical? Well, a pharmaceutical actually has to injure your body in order to provide healing. And nutraceutically, you are doing things that, as we mentioned, only organic whole foods comprise our botanically based products. And that's the difference right there. We don't put any garbage in the body.
I think Dr. Don says you have to toxify it or whatever, but toxins are chemically, to try to heal it instead of just use the natural way, the natural route, which is not going to hurt you, is only going to help you, and it's not going to have any side effects.
Yeah,
so.
you can't overdose on any of our products. Doesn't matter. You can take a whole bottle. It's not going to hurt you. Your body is simply going to say, I have enough of that, and it's going to shed the rest of what it doesn't need. So you can't even take too much.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome.
And one thing that I was going to add too is when I was in massage school, they said if you go to a doctor and you say your foot hurts and there's a rock stuck on it, the doctors are trained to either cut your foot off or inject your foot to make it numb. And holistic and healthy people will take the rock off. They'll find out where the pain is.
That seems pretty simple.
It does, and I've that was a long time ago. That's one thing that really stuck with me, and it's true. If you go to the doctor, they want to medicate you or operate on you.
Yes.
And sometimes you have to have it done, but
well,
there are other times.
And a lot of times when you have a pain somewhere, there's a root cause as to what's going on. So it's trying to figure out where that is, and a lot of times it's a deficiency, a nutritional deficiency of some sort. And so when you start feeding your body what it needs, a lot of ailments go away. Right? Headaches, all sorts of crazy things that people have had. So diseases, all sorts of stuff. So as far as loyal customer perks, wholesale pricing. You get free products, so 10% back right away. You put your first order in, you get 10% back. Pretty awesome. Free shipping at month 4 and forever and ever, amen, on all your auto shipments. Pretty awesome.
And after 6 months of ordering, you get a $50 credit towards any product you want in the store.
And after 12 auto shipments, $150 in perk points, which is pretty cool.
Which are available immediately. Yep. How awesome is that?
Month 2 and 3, anytime you spend $125 or more, you'll get free shipping as well.
Yes, which is pretty awesome. Yes. So it really, really is a very, very cool program.
I suppose we should mention the loyal customer referral program.
Yes, you go for it, John.
too. So I mean, January this year, the company actually threw something out there. We're not a party planning business, and yet the company came out with something that very closely resembles the party planning deal, but they threw something out there for you, the loyal customer. And that is that if you, the loyal customer, become a loyal customer, you have 30 days to share a link that you get. And you can share that with all of your friends. You can share it online. And basically what you do is you get 10 points immediately for sharing. And you can use those 10 points in the store again to order it, put it towards any product that you want. But then after that, every person that signs up to be a loyal customer through your link in those 30 days credits your account with either a free box of wraps or 35 perk points towards any product you want in your store. And that can happen as many times as anyone becomes a loyal customer in your first 30 days of becoming a loyal customer. So again, it's the company's not only looking out for its distributors, but they're looking out for you loyal customers so that you get a little something on the deal too.
Right, and if you're a loyal customer, that right away is going to share this and get 4 loyal customers to sign up under you, $40 more, become a distributor and make that money.
Right, yeah, like don't give it to one of us, one of your friends, distributors. Might as well just get started and, spend, like she said, instead of $59 for wraps, if that's what you're going for anyways, 40 more bucks, get yourself a business and have your friends and your family that are going to start trying these products anyways, and you can start earning income right away. So that is really an awesome tip.
It really is that easy. And when you start posting and sharing, people want it because they see the results in you, they trust you, they know you. And how many people message you all the time asking about it or saying, I want to try that wrap. Is that really you? Did that really happen? It's like, yes, it's really me. Yes, it really happened. It's amazing.
Right.
It's the closest thing to magic that I've ever seen.
Right. And you should, while people are on, you can go up with your phone, but I want you to find her photo, which is amazing. It's just amazing, her before and after. But truly, what she said, Facebook, I still to this day probably build about 75-80% of my business on Facebook alone. So there's no question. So here comes Lisa with her before and after, so you guys can all see what that all is.
It's kind of a reflection.
Can you somehow tip the screen, John, do you think? Or
She just took the phone.
Let's see.
There you go.
here?
Oh,
You can see.
which way am I going?
Don't get dizzy.
There. So
Just like
that's
that.
before and after 3 wraps and defining gel twice a day, and I changed nothing else on purpose.
How about Colleen?
Isn't that awesome?
Do you have her picture?
I
don't know.
think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's many. And that, that doesn't mean that's going to be your story right from 3 wraps. It might take 10 before you see that. But my goodness, are you really going to give up that quickly when you could have great results like that? I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, and the results are so, what should I say, product wide in our company. I mean, we have hair, skin, and nails that just came out in January. And, I myself have my before and after pictures of just a couple months of using hair, skin, and nails and the wonderful results that I got. I know there's a bunch of other guys out there, gals too, that after using this product, it's not a topical product, it's a consumable supplement that you easily take just once a day. And it literally changes lives. It's changing the appearance. And guess what? There's no going under the knife.
Mm-hmm.
There's no expensive surgeries that
No side effects.
that you have to put on a 5 or 10-year plan to pay for. It's simple, life-changing results that happen with very affordable.
All natural,
all natural
non-GMO,
products.
organic vitamins, which is pretty
Yeah.
awesome. So basically, you can kind of see the products. I didn't even go through all that. We could do the Fat Fighter demo if we wanted.
Should we do that?
Real quick, let's do the Fat Fighter demo. That's a pretty awesome product as well. I love it for those occasional splurges, like we had pizza last night, so I'm not going to feel it's the guiltless eating is what I want to call it. So this is just supposed to be like your tummy. It's a glass of water, and then you just put a little vegetable oil on the top.
Just have some vegetable oil. Now keep in mind this is not olive oil. This is what we refer to as the unhealthy oil. And so the water basically simulates your stomach, and the bad oil represents the fattening food that you might have just had. A fish fry, hamburger meal, pizza meal, carbs, fats, etc. I'm going to come a little bit closer here to demonstrate this so that you guys don't miss anything. Am I good? Good.
Good.
There we go. All right. So what here I have a Fat Fighter supplement that's been crushed up in a little pill crusher, and I'm just going to sprinkle that in here on top. And watch closely because sometimes this goes fast, but
Sometimes it takes a while.
and sometimes it takes just a little bit. So
Yeah, we'll talk about the fat fighter a little bit while it's going. Who wants to talk about Lisa?
It locks roughly a third of what you've taken in, and
Here it comes.
there it goes.
did you guys see that?
And it binds itself, and it passes through, and it works in your intestines, not in your colon. So there's no risk of
Here comes another one.
Oh,
Look at that.
sneezing and having a little diet pill accident, because it just blocks it and passes it right through.
So white pants approved, Lisa?
Yeah,
Yes, white
you
pants
can
approved.
see them hanging out down there at the bottom.
All natural. And you know what? What's really awesome about the fat fighter?
And one
it's
more.
actually really good food for the pancreas.
Yeah, I just
So,
read that on .com.
Yeah,
That's
so very, very good for the pancreas.
Oh, one more.
So
One
it
more.
really is just an all natural. It has neopunya, which is a cactus prickly pear plant in there. So it's really whole food plant working to take a third of what you've eaten and not allowing your body to absorb it. Who would like something all natural to be able to take and not have your body absorb a third of what you've just eaten?
I love that white
I
pants
think-
approved part because I mean, sneezing and bending over and just living life comes natural to me, and I would hate to have to worry about something being expelled unexpectedly, So I love this part.
It's very true. So it's all natural. It's nothing like other products. People ask me, is it just like this one at Walgreens that I got? No, it's not at all. Very natural, very good for you. And again, just an awesome guilt-free eating when you want to splurge. I actually take it really more occasionally, but a lot of people take it with their biggest meal every single day. And people who have blood sugar problems love this product because it does grab a lot of the sugars because it takes the carbs and the fats. So it'll take it right out of the bloodstream, out of the system, so then it just kind of helps regulate your blood sugar levels. So a lot of people love it. Garcinia cambogia in it. I mean, hello, if you watch Dr. Oz, that's the big thing. Garcinia cambogia, rare fruit in Asia. So really awesome product. Anything else we should talk about? I guess real
You
quick.
mentioned the hair, skin, and nails already.
Yep, with Confianza, my favorite. I was able to go off of my anxiety medication and just do the all-natural Confianza, which is for stress and for anxiety. Can't say enough about Confianza.
A New You is my new favorite.
Yeah, mine too.
After 5 years,
I'll pull that
well,
up
it
there.
started off as a prescription after my mom passed away to help me because I couldn't sleep. And then it was just the over-the-counter sleep aids. But every night I had to take one in order to go to sleep. And then I listened to a call that said that this will help aid me in sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And I sleep a full night, a restful night. I don't wake up. It helps me fall asleep and stay asleep. And what we've also learned, I mean, that's just one of the benefits. It helps build your lean muscle mass. It helps aid in weight loss.
Mhm.
And didn't Dr. Don say he lost 10 pounds in
Yes.
30 days or 45
Yep.
days? It was a small amount of time just by changing that.
Yeah,
Just-
and I
that was
agree with
awesome.
that. Like I took it for a little while, and then I stopped taking it. John takes it pretty. I mean, you always take it
I'm
all
very
this time.
regular. I love
And
it.
then I just got back on it and told myself I'm going to stay on it. And I'm already seeing differences in, I'm still working out like I do, but I'm just noticing I'm getting better results. So I am noticing that in sleeping for sure. I mean, for sure, better sleep. It does help with mental focus too, sharpness.
The libido one too.
Yes, it does help with libido. So we
Go
do
ahead,
know there's an
Lisa.
issue
Yeah,
with
you
that.
talk about
As we see the commercials on TV all the time with, people in separate bathtubs. Well,
Yeah.
that for sure is a problem.
Yeah.
To be in different bathtubs, but
My-
it does
yeah.
help with libido.
I always say, if they'd at least get in the same bathtub, that might help. But
That's what my mom told me when we first got married. Just remember, you have to sleep in the same bed to get a baby. My sex talk at 33.
33, is that all you are? Oh my goodness, you're
No,
such
that's
a.
when I got married.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I'm still 33.
I was gonna say.
That's awesome. So those are just some of the products. I mean, we carry so many awesome things. So a lot of you are jumping on too, because I know some people are coming just to hear about the products and the wrapping and all those things. But we're going to delve into the opportunity side. Joining the party is what we call it. And honestly, John and I and like Lisa, we've been in for, you said about 22 months now. Is that what it is already? Because October will be 24, I suppose, for me. I joined in October 2012.
Yep.
Yeah. So and then Lisa, you said you've been in
9 months.
9
A
months.
year in September.
Yeah. So I know, like, we could just share our journey. I know we joined, I was in a decorating company. I worked from home. I used to teach before that, and then when we had kids, I said I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And we knew that it was very difficult to be off of one income. And I know a lot of you can probably attest to that. It's difficult to live off of one income. So for a lot of people, it's not even an option to be able to stay home with their kids. So for us, then I started to do something from home. So I looked into direct sales, and I loved decorating. So that was where I was at for 4 years. And unfortunately, although I was so blessed with that company, I learned so many things, beautiful decorations, and a lot of really good skills, team building, and what that all looked like. The company, unfortunately, went bankrupt. And so that kind of left us with a mess, and kind of had to gather myself back together and go, okay, what am I going to do? Because I know I can't be just at home with the 3 kiddos. And John had a construction business and still has a construction business, but hasn't been doing a lot with it. I just knew I needed to do something. So I had actually had 3 kids, was about 60 pounds overweight. My upline from New Jersey, Kim Haber, yeah, she actually had, I knew her from the previous company, and she had gotten out of the company and went with this other company. And I was watching her on Facebook posting before and after pictures with that wrap. And like a lot of you, you're probably like, oh, that can't be really real. I'm skeptical. That just can't be it. But I knew Kim, and I knew how her integrity, and I trusted her, and she was a Christian, Christ-centered woman. And I messaged her and said, you know, I got to buy some wraps. So that's how I started first. I actually purchased a pack of 4 wraps. I did not see, like Lisa, a whole lot the first time. I really didn't. But then after the second wrap, I really saw a lot of difference in my belly, especially where my C-sections were, and the more lifting of the skin. And I got really excited about what that looked like. And so I just said, if this can do something for me, then, oh man, this could really be an awesome thing for a lot of people who have troublesome areas. And so that's kind of how it started. I called her after wrap number 2, didn't even finish the 4 wraps, and said, sign me up. I think I want to do this. And I know you had already been looking, kind of researching. I guess when we were researching the company after we found it and all those things, we did check into the company a lot because we wanted to make a good decision. And, of course, we wanted the products to be very good products, high quality products that were going to be
healthful for our body.
Yeah, we're going to change people's lives, and safe and good for people, and organic and non-GMO and all those things. We also were looking for a Christ-centered company. Was very important for us, and they are absolutely Christ-centered. And the third thing we were looking at is the debt-free part.
Yeah, we were looking for a company that basically had its financial feet firmly planted on the ground. And that's definitely one thing that this company has. They went debt-free in 2008. And let's see, another interesting fact, I think back 2012, the company went and did about $220 million. And to close out 2013, they did about $459 million. And then our CEO has sights set on doing $1 billion, making this company $1 billion brand this year. And so that is one huge thing, that our company has its finances in order. And that is one thing that we are extremely proud of. It's one thing that the company has carried through into one of their slogans that says debt free. And they've become debt free themselves and use that as a model for us, the distributors, to become debt free as well. And so they pay everything in cash to us as distributors. They don't give away cars and computers and trips and stuff like that. Some things that other companies do, and I'm not knocking that. Any company can do whatever they want, of course, to compensate their employees. But I am extremely proud of the fact that our company gives us cash and which gives us the ability to go out and pay off debt or anything that we choose to do. If my wife and I want to take a trip, we can do that. If we want to put away for our kids' college fund, we can do that. If we want to give it to our favorite charity, we can do that. It's entirely up to us. We go out and work hard, we get paid in cash, and we get to put the money wherever we want to do it. So that's a really neat thing.
It is. Yeah, and they just actually opened a headquarters. They're actually based. They started their business in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and thankfully, I'm so glad they didn't stay there because can you imagine how fun that would be? Let's go take a trip to Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I'm really excited that they actually picked up and moved to Bradenton, Florida, which is not too far from Tampa. And they actually just built a headquarters, a brand new headquarters, and all debt-free, gorgeous. I forget how many floors there are. Slide in there from one floor to a different floor, and it's like in the news down there in the catalog saying like, you know, top sites to see in Bradenton, which is pretty cool. And he actually, our CEO Mark Pentecost, has been in the catalogs down there, or the magazines down there too, a lot, just for different things going on, for momentum, for bringing buzz to the area, whatever it is. So it's really, really kind of cool.
Well, not just there, the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
And we're featured there. I mean, it's unheard of for a company to be debt-free. The company that I just resigned from is a huge company, probably one of the biggest companies in the world, and by no means are they debt-free.
Mm-hmm.
I was told probably 3 years ago now I would never get a raise because I made too much money. And part of that is they have to pay back their investors, and they have to pay the interest on the debt that they have. And it works. They celebrate. There's a debt-free club. There's a millionaires club.
Mm-hmm.
And all those things are real. And it's not like you don't, you know, they have it out there, but you don't get to see or talk to these people. We know who they are.
Right.
We've met them. We've talked to them.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy. And it really is. It's a passion that when you're loving something, it's not like ever working at all.
Right.
Not one day.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's that saying? If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, new company, we're heading there in July. That's also an very awesome added perk to be able to travel together and, you know, just meet people. And, you know, Lisa and I were connected again through this business, and just people that I've connected back with from, you know, I haven't seen for so long, and now we're part of a team together, and really is a family. So it really is an awesome thing. I don't know, do you have anything to talk about any of the other things with the business?
You know, just a couple of things off the top of my head. You know, I know that in the I think it's the direct selling department.
News? Yeah.
We you know, we're, like I said, we're moving up the ranks fast in our net sales every year, and we just went into the number 27th position out of the top 100 direct sales, and which makes me think of another thing in that our company with it's known as saturation, and that's how many people know about It Works. And we have less than a 1% saturation level with It Works right now. That means, so if you're sitting out there wondering, is there going to be room for me to make it as a distributor and make money, to climb the ranks in this business? And indeed there is, because less than 1% of the population even knows about it. And we've opened in, what was it? How many new countries over in Europe? I mean, 12, 15 new countries. It's amazing.
Yeah, and there are less than 75,000 distributors worldwide. So, you know, if you listen to the gurus that talk about network marketing and getting into you know, a home-based business, they say get yourself into one, make sure it's a debt-free one, make sure it has a great product line, and then also make sure that there's less than 150,000 distributors, and we're at 75. So it's kind of like being able to come in at a ground floor and be able to just really just rock it as far as you want to go with it.
Yeah,
so
we're not a household name yet, but
getting there.
Given it time, we're going to be there, and everybody's going to know who It Works is. And still, the only way that you're going to be able to get the products is through your local or your distributor that you know. It's not going to be sold on the shelves of Walgreens. Mm-hmm. And
or anything like it, for that matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's huge.
And we're a consumable product, so it's something that when people run out of, they need more of. Not like the home decor, where once you fill up your home, unless you're going to change it all. How many of our Cami, who else is in Grand Rapids?
Dunn's, Joel, Joel and Stephanie Dunn, and Walsh's,
and
Denise.
In 2012, the population of Grand Rapids, Michigan was 190,000. So that's a huge.
And what Lisa is saying is those are the top earners in our company. They're in the Millionaires Club, and so
you know,
all in the same town.
And they're in the top 10 earners. They're 3 of the top 10 earners.
Cami makes what, $265,000 a month?
Somewhere in there, I'm not for sure
exactly. In case you guys missed that, she said per month.
Per month, not per year. Yeah, she's in the $1 million. The Dunns are in the Millionaires Club.
Walsh's, yeah.
Yeah.
There's quite a few in there.
And that's, that's not to say that, those people were probably around when the company originated, but there are so many.
Major's only been around for 2 years.
There are so many people, exactly like Major Jones, that have only been around for a couple of years. This company was started in 2001, so we're kind of getting ready to close out 13 years that the company has been in business, and there's extreme growth potential, even for those people that are just coming on and getting to be new in the business today. If you're thinking about getting in today, I'm serious. There is so much room for you to go straight to the top. You don't have to be in 20 years to get to that 6-figure income per year. You can literally go to 6 figures a month if you want, if you put your eyes and your nose down and you just start working this business.
Yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit. So to join, it's a $99 business builder kit that you want to look at, and there's 4 wraps in there. And then they also have, we have you set up with an 80 BV auto shipment, and that does not charge your card for 30 days from your join date. So that one you don't have to think about for 30 days, about-ish when it comes. And that one we have you getting 8 wraps on. And your goal then is to sell those 8 wraps, get those 8 wraps on 8 people in the month, and sell those wraps for $25 or $30 a piece, whichever you choose. And your goal is to make back at least at $200, which is more than going to cover your 80 BV auto shipment plus your $20 website.
Yeah, we call that a no-risk investment, because the money that you make from selling back your wraps, and we call that wrap cash, you more than make back, and then some, the money that you've invested to get those wraps.
Right. So it's everything is set up so that if you sell the wraps and the facials out of there, you are making back all investments that have been made. And you can literally do it in the first month, which is pretty awesome. A lot of companies don't have it that way, that you can make it back that quickly. And you may not ever make it back.
And I know that some of the companies, even one of the companies that we were involved in, had it so that you bought a new kit maybe quarterly, so 4 times a year. And I don't know, gals, how much did you guys spend on some of those kits? I mean,
you could sometimes earn them. Sometimes they would allow you to earn half of it or something like that. But yes, there was a lot of what that would be called is inventory. And the beauty of this business is we don't have inventory. We just run our 80 BV auto shipment, and we'll talk about how you gather loyal customers and get wraps and facials coming to your door. So that's step number 1. And then we do like you in step number 1 to boost if you can. At least mini boost if you can. That's $149. And you save $280 when you do that mini boost. And that gives you 4 facials, 8 more wraps. So now you have 12 wraps instead of just 4. With the 4 coming, if that's all you do, you're going to find yourself in a rat race, and you're going to be ordering, and I guarantee you would have spent way more money.
Did you call that a rat race?
Yeah.
It should be a rap race.
Rap race. There you go. Whatever. So, you want to think about that you're going to, okay, I know I'm going to need the product. So should I, get the deal now with the mini boost, or do I want to wait and sit here and end up spending more is basically what I'm saying.
And you'll never get another deal like this again, because you can only get the mini boost at the very time that you sign up. If you don't get it while you're signing up and you later that night think, oh, I guess I should do it, you won't be able to get it.
Too late.
Yep, and like
the other booster you can get at any time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like the packs that we talked about earlier, basically what this is a volume discount. So for all you people out there that are looking for a deal, that's what we're trying to say. This is a deal that you get where you get more product for less money to set you up to make more money.
Yes.
Really simple.
So 4 more facials, 8 more wraps, a container of orange green so that you can try it yourself, and then you can put it on people who you're seeing. You're getting your launch parties going. You're getting very consistent in, like we did Tuesday, Thursday, every single week, having some kind of event here, or I was going out doing parties somewhere or doing one-on-ones or whatever it might be. I was very consistent with it. I didn't just do one party. I went for it. I went, we really wanted to make our business go, and so that meant get busy with it. So then you got the orange greens, then you got the big defining gel. So nice big size one to try for yourself, and to let people try a squirt of it on the back of their hand or on their arm or their chin or whatever at parties. And then the bottle of Fat Fighters to do the Fat Fighter demo that John showed earlier. So it just sets you up and gets you ready to have those few little things to then show, okay? There is the bigger boost too, and that's $349. And that gives you 4 facials, greens on the go berry flavor. And that's our favorite, that's my favorite. Those are the facials, the 1 pack. You get 4 more packs of wraps. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16 wraps in that boost. And then defining gel.
Vanna.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go.
Defining gel, and then fat fighter and lifting lip and eye cream. So
Love
that, yes. And do you know that our lifting lip and eye cream made it in the catalogs? It was a beauty catalog,
Yes, it is.
and it was number 4 for being. It was rated number 4 for being under $30, so affordable,
I'm
and
guessing effectiveness was in
and
there.
actually works.
Actually
Not
works.
not a waste of your money.
And what was put in it or not put in it, like
Right,
yeah,
parabens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool to see our product. There it goes.
And I absolutely
I don't
love
think- I think it's just-
the lifting lip and eye cream. Not for my lips. I mean, around my eyes is where I notice the biggest effect on it, and it works. It's awesome.
Like saggy eyelids going on, or just the crow's feet, and just if you want to plump your lips up, it works great for plumping your lips up too, and all the laugh lines and stuff.
Your lips are plump enough for both of us.
And it doesn't take 4 weeks to see results. It takes 5
Couple
minutes
acts.
or less.
Exactly.
Yeah, people often see it like right after they'll do that party, they'll do one eye, and you'll see the difference of what eye you put the lifting lip in and what eye you didn't. So that's pretty cool. So both packs. So as soon as you sell the wraps and the facials out of the $149, you make back $300 on the $149. So we talked about how they set us up for success. They want us to get in and to make money at this business. The $349 one, once you sell the wraps and facials, you have over $500 back on that one. So really, honestly, it really is a risk-free investment, and they really do want to see us be successful in this business. So, and you don't always see that with different companies. I'm sorry to say, you just really don't. So it's pretty cool. Step number 2.
Lisa, did you have
Oh,
something?
Well, I was just gonna say that that's one of the biggest things that I fell in love with this company is a lot of times you'll hear that people will feed you what you want to hear, what and they'll suck you in. There's nothing like this company. Everybody genuinely wants you to succeed and is going to help you get there. Starting with our CEOs, they want this for everybody. I mean, they could have brought this to Walmart. They could have brought this to Target.
QVC.
They could have brought it to any place. They
QVC
turned
was
it
asking
down.
not too long ago. Yeah.
They turned it down so that we could live the life that we're living today, and that's
They're
pretty
passionate
awesome.
about us being able to live that debt-free life and owning our time. They want you to be able to be together as a family and own your time, not trade your time for money like everybody usually does. They take their job, they're gone for 75% of their life, and that's not what this company is about. So it's pretty cool. John,
I'm just thinking that I've been
what's
home.
he saying? His eyes are like,
I've been home since
Really?
about
Like, what's
May last year, and as a guy, getting rewired, I think we almost need to have a manual put out on how to handle all this. Time home with the kids. Kids saying, "What are we gonna do today, Dad? We're gonna play some ball. We're gonna go to the park. What are we gonna do?" And though we did have our own little turmoil with some storms that went through here recently and gave us a little extra to think about, it really is different to actually get up and not get up with an alarm clock in the summertime. Liz and I work hard every day, but we don't get up to an alarm clock in the summertime when the kids don't have to be anywhere.
Mhm.
And it takes a little something to get used to that, but it's a good something. So
It sure is. It's pretty awesome. A great problem to have. Step number 2 of our steps to success. Now I'm giving you these steps to show you how easy this is and how every single person gets out there and does this. I shouldn't act as though it's easy. I'm not saying that it is for, it takes some work, but there's simple steps is what I'm saying.
And that's what we want to highlight. This is a very simple 3-step process, but don't confuse simple with easy.
Right.
Because, Liz and I work very hard. Lisa works very hard at what she does. But we have a very simple 3-step process to follow that makes it simple to do the steps.
Keeps us focused.
It keeps
not
us
distracted.
focused, but we have to stay committed and we have to do something every day for our business.
Right, exactly. Were you gonna
And
say
everybody does these exact same 3 steps. There's not any other formula. This is it.
Mhm.
This is what John and Liz do. This is what I do. This is what anybody does starting.
Top money earners in the
Top
company.
earners. This is exactly what you do. And it's, once you've joined and you run your auto ship, step 1 out of 3 is done every month.
something? Right.
So you just got to focus on 2 and 3.
Yep, that's exactly right. So step 2 is gathering 4 loyal customers in the month. So, if you're wise, if you're getting started, then you're going to start posting like crazy. You're not going to wait for your kid to come. You're not going to say, I'm not going to start my business till my kid comes in 3 or 4 or 5 business days. If you're wise, you're going to get right out there. You're going to start posting, saying, letting everybody know what new business you're starting and who wants to try a wrap. Who hasn't tried a crazy wrap thing? And get going right away. You can start gathering loyal customers from the get-go. And you can put people's names on those wraps that are coming so they're ready for them when they get here. So for sure, you want to go and build your business. Do not wait. So gathering 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, getting that launch party going, and keeping that launch party going. What does Cami say? Don't stop the party, right? Just keep that party flowing. So every time you gather 2 loyal customers in this business, they give you an applicator reward. So that means
That's one of these guys. 4 wraps in a box.
woohoo,
For
or the box of facials.
$26.72. $26.72.
So $25 plus tax. They take off the shipping, which is pretty cool. So no shipping on that part. So $26.72 every time you gather 2 loyal customers. So I'm not going to sit there and buy a $59 pack of wraps all the time, although that's an awesome wholesale price. I am going to go gather 2 loyal customers so that I can keep applicator rewards coming in. So I'm only paying $26.72 and I'm flipping those puppies over and I'm charging $30 or $25 a piece for them. Or I might do a deal, sale, or whatever you want to do with your business.
And for the person who goes out and gathers not just 2, but 4 loyal customers in their first 30 days, they get $120 worth of free product credit towards getting anything you want. Now, we always recommend that you go out and get yourself 2 boxes of wraps so that you can turn around and sell those and make money again, wrap cash.
And you get another applicator reward with that too when
Yes.
you have your next 2, and that happens for the life of
Of
our
the
business.
Yes.
So that's pretty sweet.
So again, the non-inventory thing. So every time you gather little customers, you got wraps or facials coming, which is pretty awesome. So it's not this shelf full of stuff. So it's pretty awesome. And then the last step is the step number 3, guarantee to make $500 in a minimum income in your first 2 calendar months. So this is pretty awesome. So this is you thinking of 3 people that you think could use this blessing, could use this extra income in their life. They're struggling, they've lost their job, husband maybe picked up a second job, whatever it might be. We all know people who could use some extra income in their life. We all have debt. So it's just a matter of reaching out and letting those first 3 people know that, hey, come with me, let's go make $1 million together. Let's become millionaires together.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is, let's become debt-free together, whatever it might be.
We basically call it sharing the opportunity because, that's really what this all is. It's sharing the opportunity for some great products and sharing the opportunity to make some great income. And we know that every single person in the world could actually use this. Now, not everybody's going to agree that they need this, but everybody out there could use great products for their body, and they could also use a great opportunity for themselves and their family.
And Laura Loosemore on our team was able to get the 3-step guarantee. I missed it by a week or 2, but Laura was able to get it.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That's awesome. So $500, and that's really minimum, because when those 3 people then do the same thing you did, sign up for $99, set up their ADBV auto shipment, getting those 2 packs of wraps coming every month, starting in the 30 days from their first join date, boosting if they can, either mini or large, gathering their 4 loyal customers. When that happens,
They're going to qualify for that $100 fast start, which is going to put $100
oh wait,
more.
you get the 500.
Right.
Okay, but then when they go out and gather their first 2 loyal customers, each of these people
Yeah.
gather their first
I
2
got a
loyal
little bit
customers.
ahead of myself, but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where I was going with it.
Yes. So when Jane and Joe and Jill go out and get their first 2 loyal customers, then you get a $100 fast start bonus when they run their ADBV and get their loyal customers, which
Absolutely.
is pretty
For
awesome.
each one. So you just
Really
got
$800.
$300 more. That's
Plus
sweet.
wrap cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know
So-
when we first started off, we were making like what, $1,200 in wrap cash, per month.
Yes, we were
So-
wrapping the world. That was our goal.
Yeah,
Yeah, which
there's
is pretty awesome.
lots of opportunity out there.
Yeah.
Five ways to make income in this business.
Right.
So
So it is pretty awesome, and we all encourage each other and help each other. And do I always get all those things done? Every 30 days, every 60 days? Not always. If I've got big goals going on, then I'm going to revamp that up, or whatever. And I might complete the steps of success a couple times in a month if my goal is pretty big for that month or whatever. So
But here's the beauty of it. If you don't do that every month, what happens? Nothing.
no, you don't get
you lose your job.
Right. In the job that I just left, some of the departments, not in my division, but the first month you didn't meet your quota, you got a verbal. The second month that you didn't meet it, you got a written. The third month that you didn't meet it, you're done.
Ooh.
Wow.
And It Works just says, oh, try harder next month. And
Right.
then, and then we're going to throw out a contest to really make you try hard, like the Christmas cash.
Right.
We're going to throw out extra money, which they do often,
Yeah.
which is really, really
I suppose we should
helpful.
we should probably mention that bonus thing that we
Because
got going
Lisa
on
got
right
it.
now.
Lisa got the $10,000.
You
So
know,
did you.
And so did John. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But the
it-
10,000.
Yeah.
That's up
Yes,
to
I
10,000.
mean,
That's
this,
all it's about.
this month, I mean, that's part of our call here is that, you join the business and basically, there's 10 grand up for grabs. If you make it to what we call the diamond level, you can actually earn yourself an extra 10 grand in bonus, and that's above and beyond all the other ways to get paid in this business.
Right. So you start here. On top of the $10,000, it's a raise here. It's a raise here. It's a raise here. It's a raise here. So I got more raises in 9 months than I got in 8 years at my former job.
Wow, that's pretty awesome, and that is true. If you want to raise, just work a little harder in your month. You are paid according to what you're doing, so that's what's really awesome. If you want to rock it, then you go rock it that month.
Yeah,
you know?
there's no cap in this business. There's the only lid is you.
Yes.
I mean, you are your own lid. If you want to make more income, stretch yourself, stretch your leadership capacity, stretch the way stretch your dreams, for crying out loud. Some of us have actually lived past what we've even been capable of dreaming. So I mean, it's just an awesome thing. That's kind of a wake up call for all of us to do more with what we've been given in this life, and to share it with others while we're doing it for ourselves.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, so Lisa and John were able to grab the diamond bonus, and typical diamonds, they make about 1,910. This is low average, and then they'll get that extra $400 because the $10,000 bonus is they divide it up over 25 months once you hit diamond, and you get that extra $400 on top of. So about 2,500-ish. I know some diamonds on our team. We have about 6 or 7 of them. Thinking 7 because John's a double. No, 6 because you're a double, and Sue Hildebrandt, and then I'm a triple. So that's pretty cool. That's 6 in the 20 months, 21 months, 22 months that we've been on. That's all happened for people, which has been very cool.
And Lexi, one of our diamonds, she makes more in her little part-time fun job than she does at her real full-time job.
I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, which is very cool. That's probably why she's not giving away her full-time job, because it's such a cool story.
Yeah, I love it.
That's awesome. So, it's really happening, is what we're saying. And it's not happening for few, and it's not happening just for the ones that have been in the long periods of time. Anybody can get in, and anybody can go where they want to go with this business, which is pretty cool. Just sharing the health and sharing the wealth. So diamond, and then, so John went double, so he actually grabbed a 15,000 bonus, which is actually up for grabs for existing loyal customers, or distributors right now. And then I was able to grab the triple. So, I don't know if we want to kind of zone in on what that looks
Sure.
like, what a person makes. And this is monthly income. So if you look at what a diamond, what a double, and what a triple would make in a month's time, you can see, those are low averages, how life-changing that is.
It is insane. My phone is going crazy.
And
Pretty
basically
awesome.
what you have is, if you sign up to be a distributor before the end of this month, or sign up by the 30th, then you have 3 full calendar months to get to that diamond level.
Looking at your shirt.
To get to that diamond level of leadership. And at that point, when you qualify for that, they're going to start paying you those increments, start paying on those 25 months to get you to that 10 grand.
So you're looking at July, August, and September. So just in time for kids to go back to school, or they're just getting back in school, you might be able to say to yourself, I think I'll work on that this summer and see if I can't rewire and stay home with my kid, or be home when I send my kids back to school. Wouldn't that be an awesome blessing, an awesome gift to give to your family? I think so.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what's your choice? This is kind of what we always kind of come to at the end of what we're going through here is most people choose one or the other. They choose, if they just want to use the awesome products and they want to change their health and their lifestyle, then they're going to go the low customer route, because that gives you wholesale pricing, personal portal to manage all your orders, gives you free shipping and free products with all those perks that we talked about before. Or like Lisa said before, why not spend $40 more and get to the $99 business builder kit at least and start a business for yourself? And what could that do for you and your family? And I always just tell people, what if? What if? I mean, what if? Like
Lisa's a perfect example.
she's a perfect
of what if.
example of this. She came and she said, I just want to do this to earn free stuff. She had no desire
Yep, none.
to go anywhere with this or do anything with it. And look at her now. Diamond, 9 months, and just put in her 2 weeks notice for her full-time job.
And before it works, I didn't have a plan B. Nothing. There was nothing out there.
Was that a little bit scary at
Yeah.
times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Because I mean,
scary.
I think we've all been there.
Mhm.
As the provider for our family, I know that there was times when I went through transitions with jobs, and you wonder, the person, the employer that you might be working for, is there going to be a job there? Is there going to be a dry period in the industry that you're in? I was working in, as Liz said, in the construction industry, and 2008. Everybody knows that we went through the horrible downspin cycle in the housing sector,
Market, yeah.
and which left a lot of us builders in a very tight spot. And so yeah, I know exactly what that's like to kind of be on that provider side and wondering if you're going to be able to have a plan B or not.
Well, and that's what's crazy. So just think about that. 2008, the housing industry market economy is low, and it works, goes debt free.
Right.
And it wasn't.
Isn't that crazy?
And it wasn't just the housing market. I mean, we
It's the
were
economy.
talking the entire economy was taking a tank.
So that's just kind of the mentality of Mark Pentecost. He's an amazing leader, a very Christ-centered man. And, when he puts a goal out there, it just really happens. It seems like it always happens because he just puts his focus on, his blinders, and he really helps us see the vision of what's going on. And as we're moving into this $1 billion brand, I mean, it's super, super exciting to be a part of something that is so much bigger than just us.
Absolutely.
So-
And I would just say whether you choose on here to be a loyal customer or a distributor, I would encourage you to dare yourself to dream big. Dare yourself to dream again at all, for that matter, because I think that a lot of us lose at least part of that ability when we're little kids already. We get told no, we get told you're going to go this direction, you're going to go that direction. And, with It Works, I honestly have to say, we're putting goals on our dream board, and, we're pointing at the fence out there, and we are swinging, and we're knocking those things out of the park. We're getting brand new goals, we're putting them up there, we're helping people. It's not just about Liz and I, it's about all of the people that we come into contact, whether you're a loyal customer or distributor, and we truly want to see you have success, whether with the products or with the business, and we want you to be able to change your life. So, whoever encouraged you to either watch the call tonight or is sharing the video with you down the road, we encourage you to get back with that person and ask them more about our company, about our business, about the awesome products that we have, and truly give It Works an opportunity to be a part of changing your life.
Absolutely. And with the distributor part, you earn cash, you earn bonuses and commissions. Oh, gee, you get out of debt maybe? How awesome would that be? And my favorite is the friendships, fun, and freedom that comes with it. Just the fact that, John and I have been able to be home with our kids every day, and seeing stories like Lisa's and the people on our team that are, we haven't stopped. We've just gotten started. I can't even speak. I'm so excited. We really have just gotten started. That's what's crazy about this.
It is. And there's only one way that you can fail at this business, and that's if you quit.
Absolutely.
And it's-
Yeah, not a matter of if you're going to get somewhere.
It's
It's
when.
only a matter of when. So you have to always remind yourself, because it's not always easy. There's times, John and I, we all experience a little quieter times. We work a little harder or whatever it is to reach out and share with more people. But it is true. The only way that I can truly fail at this business is if I say, oh, I'm done. I quit.
This is residual income.
Yes, which we really didn't even talk about, which
Right.
residual is pretty awesome. So that's that 3-month program that we have with the little customers. So when you get on, you are agreeing to be with us for 3 months and try different products. And a lot of people stay on a lot longer than that because they can't live like us without the greens or whatever it is.
Seven or more months is actually the company average at this point that people stay on with that residual income.
And once you're loyal for life. And I don't know if we talked about what the membership fee is waived as long as you agree to purchase one product for 3 orders. And if you think about some of the other membership clubs, can you imagine if they not only waived their fee, but they gave you 10% back of what you spent?
Right.
They
It's
wouldn't be in
awesome.
business.
It almost
Right,
it almost
right.
seems
Absolutely.
too crazy to be true, but I mean we're doing
It's-
it. We are stepping out, and our company is leading the pack out there. It's awesome to be part of this.
It is. They're definitely a different culture, something I've never seen before. So it really is exciting. So yeah, we would so be blessed and excited to have you guys join a part of our team. And we are an active team,
We are.
very active team, great trainings,
We
all
work
sorts of
together,
things.
we
Yes,
train
do.
together, we party together, we
Go to Florida together.
Yes.
absolutely.
3 times for you.
Yes. Woohoo! So thank you so much for
Yes.
hopping on. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can inbox us or inbox whoever brought you on, and we'll go from there. We'll get the recording
All right.
out. Have a great night, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah,
See ya.
thank you. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you.